The plimsoll mark or freeboard mark is a symbol indicating the maximal immersion of the ship in the water, leaving a minimal freeboard for safety. The mark consists of a circle with a diameter of 1 foot, through which a horizontal line is drawn with its upper edge going through the center of the circle. This level indicates the minimum freeboard in saltwater summer conditions. Beside the circle is the load line mark consisting of a number of horizontal lines indicating the minimum freeboard as above. All load lines are connected by a vertical line. The ship may load cargo till the upper edge of the relevant load line is at the water level. The freeboard is marked according to the result of the freeboard calculation, where the summer freeboard in saltwater is established. The main parameters in that calculation are length, width, shear, length of superstructures, length-depth ratio, etc. Allowances are made for fresh water. The minimal freeboard depends on the location on Earth, latitude, the time of the year, summer, winter. The plimsoll mark is basically to be checked by the crew. The origin lies in the safety of the people on board. The abbreviations of the marked load lines have to be in the language of the flag state of the vessel. For easy checking of the position of the mark during the yearly load line survey, above the mark a reference line is drawn, the deck line. Normally at the level of the weather deck, but in case the weather deck is not the freeboard deck, at the level of that deck. When the distance between the deck line and the mark is impractically large, or the connection deck shell plate is rounded off, the reference line is positioned at a lower level. The mark and the deck line are to be marked permanently on the port and starboard side and mid-length. When a ship carries a deck cargo of timber, and certain demands are met, this ship is allowed to have more draft, less freeboard. This in connection with the additional reserve buoyancy provided by the deck cargo. To indicate this, the ship has a special freeboard mark for carrying a deck cargo of timber, the so-called timber mark. Tankers carrying liquid cargoes and being completely watertight also have allowance for less freeboard compared with other cargo ships with the same length. The line's plan shows the shape of the ship. However, at the outside of the frames and other internals, the shell plating is laid around the internals. The thickness of the shell plating is not taken into consideration for certain measurements. Those measurements are called molded. Let's see the explanation of abbreviations used on the mark. TF, tropical fresh water, for water with a density of 1.0 tons per cubic meter. F, fresh water. T, tropical seawater, for water with a density of 1.025 tons per cubic meter. S, summer temperature sea water. W, winter temperature sea water. WNA, winter North Atlantic, only for ships less than 100 meter. GL, NK, LR, indicates the classification society like Germanischer Lloyd, Nippon Kaiji Kyokai, Lloyd's Register. The draft marks, load line mark, plimsoll mark and deck line have to be marked permanently on the shell plating. Usually this means that they are outlined on the plating by bead welding or by welded plate. If above explanation is useful, please like and share. Thanks for watching. Keep subscribed.